Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to review a couple of different fight sticks, and I'm also going to show you how to upgrade your multicade. A very simple upgrade in case you have one and it's getting a little stale and you want something different, maybe something a little more modern. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you can catch me again. So this is the 8bitdito fight stick. I purchased it originally to hook up to my PC. As long as you have a USB connection, you can connect it to many devices. This works for a Switch or a PC, and it can work for PlayStation 3 as well. And what I love about it is that it has left analog, right analog, and D-pad, and the buttons are pretty good as well. They're Sandwell clones, but if you wanted to change them out, it's as easy as popping these out and popping the new ones right in. If you do want to use this for the PS3, though, you will have to get a Mayflash mag stick or magic stick. Says that it's for PS4 and Switch, but for me it worked on the 3 as well. I have it resting on, I'm not sure exactly what this is called, but it's one of those, it's a keyboard stand, that might be what it's called. There's some different ones, but this one has, I think, 2-inch legs on it, 2.5-inch legs, and it was just enough to clear the joysticks. So you put it right on top of your existing control panel, turn the television to input 2, and that's pretty much your mod right there. So this fight stick is pretty amazing because it has the 8 buttons on it. It has a home button for the Switch. The Mayflash fight stick that I'm going to review does work on the Switch, but it doesn't have, I believe it doesn't have that home button. Some games you just can't start, or it doesn't have the plus button, which would be start button, or it could be the minus button. One of them it didn't have, so it just wasn't really usable. But the 8bitdito you can use for either the PS3 or a PC or the Switch. And what's great about this is that it has Bluetooth, so you can connect to the Switch without it being wired, and it also comes with a dongle for a 2.4G connection as well. I've seen people go as far as taking these fight sticks apart and putting them inside the arcades using the encoder from the fight sticks and just completely switching out their multicade to either play PC games or Switch or PlayStation. For this one, I didn't want to go that route, but I am about to put together a new arcade that I bought a separate encoder for, separate joysticks and buttons, and it'll be run by a Switch, and it'll be a Stranger Things theme, so look for that on the channel within the next few weeks. So for me, this basically brought my PS3 back to life. I used to love that thing, but it's been collecting dust for years, and some games I still have for it that I've never played. Some I beat once 10 years ago in a few days and never touched them again, but great games, and games that work really amazing with the joystick, and they feel much better and they play much better, and it's a whole lot of fun. Now for the Switch, the cool thing is that you can still buy brand new games. You can buy games like this one, the new Turtles game, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, and play it on an arcade. Here's a little gameplay for you guys to take a look at. Okay guys, this is 2K Playgrounds 2. Really cool basketball game. It has online play. I played 2 or 3 times the other day. Got my ass kicked, probably by some teenagers. But I learned some new moves, and it was a lot of fun. It inspired me to keep playing and to keep learning. Oops. a lot of the same gameplay as like NBA Jam and.
Money! You got the shot clock lottery pick.
And it's fun to play on the fight stick.
Hey, you wake up! Shot clock!
I mean, what's great about this is that it's nothing difficult. You can get an HDMI cable, a USB plug, a Switch, or PlayStation, and in 5 minutes you'd be playing. And maybe you wanted to buy a PlayStation, but you were maybe you wanted to buy a Switch, but for portable playing, you were on the fence. And now you see that you can do this too. Or maybe your kid has a Switch and you could steal it for a little bit, go online, play some basketball.
I'm the avatar.
Play nice. 3, 2, 1.
This is a Nickelodeon game that's pretty much a rip-off of Super Smash Bros., but it's pretty cool too, fun characters. So this is the Mayflash F500 fight stick. It also has left-right toggle and D-pad. It's a little smaller, a little tighter control there, so it's harder to execute. I bought it for this thing right here, actually, the vibration strap. I wanted to try it. So you put it on your wrist, and it kind of feels like you get that vibration that you would from the ps3 controller. Buttons are pretty good, too. If I could only purchase one, I would probably purchase the 8bitdito joystick. I think that one is a little better. It's lighter. It's wireless. And you can use it for anything. So I tried to demo all types of games so I could show you a large variety, that it's not only fighting games or side scrollers that you can play. A lot of different games do work.
I'm finally doing something worthwhile.
This is the Iron Man game, and it's a game that I really enjoy, but it's a little too fast to use the fight stick, so I'm using the PS3 controller, but it's still a lot of fun because you're sitting at your arcade using it, you're using your arcade sound, and I think it's really cool. Take a look. So everybody's going crazy right now for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Well, this is Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So, like the Iron Man game, Batman Arkham Asylum needs left analog, right analog, and D-pad. The only thing is you can use this fight stick for it because you don't need to switch that quickly. Iron Man, you need to, have it going very quickly because you need it to fly, you need it to look around, the enemies come quickly. In Batman, it's a lot slower, and the D-pad is just to choose the weapon. So I've played for hours with just going, back and forth. So pretty cool.
I'm next.
My ass while you sit on yours watching me jump around?